So, since we're very close with finishing this series, The Drifting Classroom, um, there might be a new series that, well, no, there's going to be a new series that I'm going to start covering. Not might be. Sorry, wrong twist of words there. And the series I've decided to start covering after the series is done over with, which I believe the series ends with about 11 or 12 volumes, is going to be No Guns Life. Yeah, so hold your excitement for now until we get there. Okay? Also, a couple announcements at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So we're back into form with this volume, which honestly I don't remember if this is supposed to be volume 6 or 7. I should have looked at the goddamn picture that I saved, which is going to be right here, so as to make me look like an ass, because I can't remember right now, because here's the thing, okay, the picture you see like right here, I put that there after I'm done recording. Okay, so sometimes I don't remember what volume I'm on of the series that I'm reading. Sometimes, not all the time. Okay, so the past few volumes we've had a bit of a Lord of Flies kind of situation happening, right? You know, the kids creating their own government, having their own civil war. And there's a strange coincidence of events happening in the present, happening in this just desert wasteland dystopian future. But now we're back to the weird shit, okay? Because this volume, we got, oh boy, we got mushrooms that make people turn into creatures. Yeah. And a cult worshipping something called the Giant Eye, or the Cyclops clan. I'm reading this, I'm like, wait, does this mean that Kazuo Umezu was inspired by The Lord of the Rings? Is this whole like Cyclops thing, is it supposed to be a reference, to J.R.R. Tolkien's epic masterpiece? Or is he just a fan of the Cyclops from, I want to say it was Homer's Odyssey? Or the Odyssey, whatever. Which I'm pretty sure, I know that's a really old film, and I also think of a totally different fucking film. Or perhaps it was Jason and the Argonauts, which is a film that I haven't seen since I was at least, 10 or 11? Pretty sure there was a Cyclops in that film. But still, these kids are worshipping a weird eye thing. But that's not as weird as the other kids who are worshipping a bust of Show's mother. So aside from the fact that, these kids realize that, one, they need plants, because plants is a way to sustain nutrition, as well as the way to sustain oxygen, because, well, the rest of the planet is, where, as far as they're concerned, everything else is basically fucking dead. Except for where they have, plants growing. So, there's that. And they realize that, well, they're running out of water, and they need water, since in the previous volume, the pool that they're using for as a means of a water reserve broke, and all the water just kind of seeped right out of it. Yeah. But thanks to that rain that happened, they got more water, but now they're running out of water once again. So they need a definitive water source, something that won't necessarily run out. And so they're trying their hardest to basically find water again. I think that's what the problem the first time was, that they went out to try to find water, and yeah, but thanks to all the smoke from the little Civil War they fucking had, they got a massive amount of rain pouring down, which then created a big ass flood. And you think that all that muddy water would have ended up going to somewhere. But since there is a shit ton of sand everywhere, a shit ton of mud everywhere as well, water just washes away. Honestly, I'm surprised that the plants are still growing. Hell, I'm surprised by the fact that these kids are able to raise fucking hens and rabbits with little to no problems. Oh yeah, you're probably wondering how the whole cult thing got started in the first fucking place. Well, when they're checking on the food supply, they noticed that, well, there's fungus growing on the food. However, this fungus is not native to what they know, not native to their known world. It's a fungus that is native to this dystopian future. And said fungus turns some of these kids nuts, and they start, I was saying earlier, they start worshipping this thing that looks like a melted fucking eye. What's even crazier, though, is the fact that there is a being that shows up, alright, which one of the kids claims to be the god of this eye cult, or they call it the cult of Cyclops. And what's so crazy about that is that this creature shows up, collects the kids that it needs, and just disappears. And of course, everybody points a finger back at who? At Sho. Why? Because why not? Sho's the main character, and we need conflict to continue on with the story, because without conflict, you don't have a story. No, seriously, name me a story that has no conflict in it. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Still waiting. I don't have a watch. But see, you can't. And the conflict does not always necessarily mean that there needs to be, some kind of physical fighting to it. Conflict can just be a disagreement between two parties. And usually when a resolution is made, in order to keep a story going on further, you need to find a new conflict out of that resolution. And keep building conflict and conflicts and conflicts until you reach your final resolution, which is usually the end of the book closed. Or rather, end of the book closed. I just wanted to do that. So with that being said, what do you guys think of The Drifting Classroom, volume, I want to say 7? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you'd be so kind to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification icon, make sure that you're getting notified of anytime I make a video. Give the video a thumbs up. And as always, oh, that's right, huh? I promised an announcement at the end of the video. Well, I'm deciding to put on 2 more series that I'm going to start doing volume reviews for. And these two series will be, the first one is going to be kind of special in a sense, because, okay, a lot of these volume reviews I read them online. This one I'm not reading online, and that is reviews of Fist of the North Star hardcover editions. Yeah. Or also known as Hokuto no Ken. Art by Boronson and story. No, sorry. I'm getting that fucking backwards. I mean, story by Boronson and art by Tetsuo Hara. So yeah, look forward to that. And the other series is one called Sansan Eyes. More commonly referred to in its English translation as 3x3 Eyes. So, like I said before, look forward to it. Now, ciao for now.